Okay, it's July 2018. This is year 5. This garden is established in hard pan clay. This is year 3 of adding biochar. This year we added the most. There was probably an additional 1,000 square feet, 180 gallons soaked in urine. So it's been tilled in, so it's everywhere, and I've been planting in rows that vary, but the drip line I built, so it's basically, it might vary a foot or two, but everything, the systems of where the roots go down get tilled, but then it's kind of establishing itself. We're seeing a lot of growth. I'm very happy with how things are growing. So can't get in here because it's so darn muddy till May. So I'm just going to walk through really quick. This is the first time I'm doing potatoes. They're starting to yellow. But, I wanted to fill it all up. I had less greenhouse space this year. All of my starts are limited to this little 6x8, and I have one raised bed in there, which we'll visit soon. So the raised bed, I could do rows of little start seedlings. So mostly I did a lot of direct planting, like these carrots. Here we have a new plant. I'm trying burdock, mixed in with rutabaga, volunteer cilantro. Back here's my pumpkin patch. I let some parsnips go to seed. I'm really excited about that. Love parsnips. Onions, collards, it seems like bugs got to them, but they're hanging in there. 4 varieties of corn. The pretty painted mountain. 3 sisters. Beans are going up the corn. 2 varieties of sweet corn. I feel good about how high it's getting. Winter squash. Several attempts. Every year I have to plant and replant the pole beans. This is fun. Malabar climbing spinach. That's the first time. And I really like this crinkly cress. I get my seeds from Uprising in Bellingham. Beets. Lots of Japanese Tokyo Market turnips. The greenhouse is coming along. This hoop house, I steam bent the wood off the sawmill that's over there and framed it. So the 2 end walls with the doors, I take it out at the end of the season. The hoops are reclaimed metal from a Japanese hot tub, wrapped in fire hose so it doesn't melt the plastic. There are the cabbage. I haven't been able to grow cabbage. I've gotten root rot. So brassicas were really tough. Not root rot, that club root, which I'm still seeing. That's what you got, club root. So I'm thankful that these cabbages are growing. The pH is better. 4 years ago, the pH here was 5.5. Now it's up to 6.2, adding minerals. I am really happy about my vegetable furniture that I'm building this year. Vegetable furniture. Lots of growth. I'm really happy about it. A couple different varieties of peas. These are shiso leaves. Very beautiful for my pickles. Volunteer amaranth. Beautiful. Too much salad. Darn. These are a new flower, my scabiosas. Gorgeous. I pulled out garlic. I did get rust. It's like I said, it was the worst part of soil to work. After I pulled it out, I added green sand, gypsum, leaf mold, Amazonite, the glacial rock dust, actually. Glacial rock dust, 2 pounds of each. This is about a 75-foot road, maybe it's about 60 feet. So we did till, and then I've added, I'm going to let it settle for a week before getting some more carrots in for the winter. Love carrots. I think it's my favorite crop. I mulched with a neighbor's debris that he cleared for his garden, and we took it. I just ran over it with a lawnmower, and I like it. You know, the sun is really hot right here, so it just keeps everything kind of cool, and the moisture in. You can see all the char. Long term, love to have a row of perennials. However, with the drainage, I don't know if things will live year round. The strawberries have hung on. I'm happy about that. But my asparagus that I moved from across the street, I want to put in the ground. Borage volunteers, I am happy about these little flowers. They're edible. And I rip them up and put them in a compost tea. Here, let's just keep moving. I'll bring you over to the greenhouse. Tomatillas, they're volunteering everywhere. Lettuces. This is a fun little cucumber. I think this is the jerkin. Isn't she sweet? Just a little cucumber. Happy to see that process. And I'm really happy to show you my moringa trees that read about it this year. I think that the moringa, if I can keep little trees in here all winter, and there's my bay. This is the moringa. Hi, moringa. Prolific, protein-rich tree you can eat. We'll see how it goes. Some varmint got in here when I had them soaking in a little glass of water and pulled the glass out, or pulled the seeds out without even tipping over the glass with this door shut. So that was amazing. This is, it looked like a cabbage that didn't form a full head but went to seed, and I said, what the heck, we'll just watch its growth, which I love. And I'm catching its seed, so it's either a collard or a cabbage. We'll find out soon enough. This is a start. Any votes? So we got some watercress. I love thyme. Thyme is never going to leave this little greenhouse. I've lost 3 every winter, so this one's staying indoors. And probably this is going to be a bigger bed. Hard to say. We did just get another greenhouse. Glad about that. To keep things out of the weather. Because I don't know if you noticed the sky, but that is what happens. And we don't know what's pouring down. Well, actually we do. Aluminum, strontium, barium, things that we don't want on our food. So, I've never grown a dahlia. We'll see how that goes. Beautiful scabiosa. So thank you for coming on this little tour, and I'm proud of what we've got now. Oh yeah, the compost tea. So just keeping a bin for like weeds and stuff, and just keep adding it and stirring it. It does stink. I've added emulsion, I've added some vinegar, I've added some... I started with comfrey, and, you know, I just throw it in with the warm tea. Just keep adding. You know, it's just like feeding the soil. So, that'll wrap it up. Very proud of how things look. Abundant and beautiful.